Live action roleplay, LARP, is a bunch of people that reenact different plots. You can go from minimal to just wearing an outfit to full out armour, leather armour, chainmail, swords, arrows, crossbows. Oh, there's so much you can do. Basically, this is my family. This is how I see the group, it's my family.
The male to female ratio today isn't hugely proportional compared to some games and some days, but it is still unfortunately a truism that for a long time live action roleplay and roleplay in general has been considered the domain of geeky men who run around in the woods, which it kind of is. Though there are lots of different types and it is becoming more and more open to people, it's still something that's being worked on to facilitate and allow more people to come along. Regardless of background, we've had men and women here, people in wheelchairs, people with all kinds of social problems. And it's been possible for people from all backgrounds to take part, and I think to get something from it which has helped them.
I haven't always been disabled. I first got into LARP before I became disabled. It was a local system when I was down in Exeter, and then I got disabled and it's like, well, is it really viable? Because you're traipsing around the woods. I can walk a little bit, but not very far. Actually, I've discovered, you know what, although I've got a disability, I can still do LARP. The day Gideon and I met, I got used as a battering ram. I was given a shield about that big and a sword. They formed a Boy Scout formation behind me, so kind of like that, one person at the front and then people behind with weapons, and they just pushed me down this great big hill. And Gideon's face went from being, why is Andy said she doesn't want the bow? That's strange. Oh my God, it was brilliant. Having said that, Gideon's systems were a little unusual. We end up being about 50-50, which is really unusual. Normally it's about 90% males, 10% females. I'll be blunt, I think one of the issues that can kind of be problematic for females in LARP is you're out in the woods all day, don't really have loos to hand. It's easier for guys to go behind a bush than it is for girls. So I know one or two people have said girls have said to me, I'd like to LARP, and that's been the issue that's come up. So I think those are the two big factors that can tend to put girls off LARPing, but really don't need to. It's brilliant.
This has been possibly one of the best parts of my life. I wouldn't keep doing it if it wasn't. It's probably not going to be precisely what you expect. It'll probably be better.